Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in USL Championship. Take over the last 7 days, get you ready for the next 7 days. We've got matchups, we've got standings, we've got all the news. Big transfer news coming out of Charleston, by the way. We'll cover that coming up in just a little bit. But since we are in an official no dilly, no dally zone, we'll go over the last 7 days and get the wins and losses and highlights all ready for you. From last Saturday, starting off at Keyworth, the early start FC Tulsa beats Le Rouge 1-0. Hartford Athletic, surprise win at Trinity Health, knocking off Lou City 2-1. Pittsburgh shuts out Birmingham Legion on the road at Protective 3-0. That gets us to our first match of the week. Kind of tied to the news that we have coming up in just a little bit. We go to Patriots Point. Orange County SC visiting Charleston Battery. Here's your highlights. There's a lot of Charleston highlights, courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
Charleston and Orange County underway here in South Carolina tonight. Free kick for the visitors in this one. Laced in. It takes a ricochet off of an Orange County head.
Pretty quickly because the table below them is pretty tight.
What a pass this is. Marcanic gets shoved, and it's a penalty. We highlighted the serviceability of Juan David Torres. There's a red card shown as well. So who else would it be other than the best goal scorer in North America this year? Nick Marcanic closing in on the all-time lead in championship history for goal scoring. Looking to convert at the spot. Nick Marcanic blasts it past Shuttler. Marcanic scores for a 22nd time this year. Battery lead 1-0.
But if they let their frustration get the better of them.
Arturo Rodriguez into the hands of Shuttler.
It's a good strike there from Rodriguez, but Shuttler.
Dos Santos had the right idea for Torres. Allen turns back on it.
It's very much a training
Chapman
session.
lofts it. Conway settles, and he hits it just over the top. What an excellent ball that was, floating in here for Conway.
Almost a little bit too much power on the ball. It's a great chip over the top here. A great first touch. Slams it with his left foot. Yeah, Segbers just didn't soften the ball when it came onto his chest, and it just ran away from him a little bit. It's smart to try and square it across goal, but again, it starts from Rodriguez having time and space on the edge of the ball to pick his head up and play forward.
Torres blasts this ball, and Shuttler gets a hand on it to guide it over. Playing with 10. Orange County hasn't been able to get anything in the attack, but just a 1-goal differential right now. All they need is a little bit of a slippage and a break, and maybe they can get something out of this here. Charleston looks for a second.
Yeah, you have to give Orange County credit. You know, they're down a man, they're away from home in Charleston against a team that's second in the table, and right now they're doing a good job of frustrating them. Take away the penalty opportunity, and you're probably looking at a tight game in the way that things are flowing right now.
This ball comes out. Rodriguez on the volley. Stings the strings and makes it 2-0 for Charleston.
Of course, just when I'm talking about how Orange County are frustrating Charleston, Rodriguez pops up at the edge of the box unmarked and hits an absolutely beautiful half volley along the floor into the back of the net. And he's been the player. Has the ability to get it up and go over the wall to the goalkeeper's left.
Juan David Torres blasts this ball on top of the netting.
But when you look at Orange County, you're looking, where do the goals come from for Orange County?
Juan David Torres lofts this ball, back post. Marcanic! Spectacular! What an incredible volley that is to torch the threads and make it 3-0. A brace for North America's leading goal scorer.
23rd goal for Marcanic. Take nothing away. Yes, he's got time and space, but the technique on that strike is absolutely unbelievable. The connection, the eye, the coordination, the venom on the strike. Gives Shuttler absolutely no chance.
Here's this cross. Torres measures Wanda V. Torres, there's some spillage here. Luz Dos Santos just mishits it in the end.
Season now and give them a little bit of exposure, or if they're able to pick up results and really continue their push for the playoffs. I think at some point there comes a time when you start to plan for the following year.
Here's a foul, and I see a red card as well. It's another red card, and this one looks like it's going on Charleston.
Dramatic here. It's Nakeem that goes down. A little pull on the jersey, that's it. Bad news for Orange County is that Myers comes in, who has 11 goals so far this season. So the goal threats, you quickly find yourself back into those middle pack of playoff positions. So they're not a team to be underestimated. Of course, Bob Liddy runs a very tight ship over there.
Myers heads it wide.
So far tonight. If they'd have been able to keep 11 players on the field, keep a clean sheet, it was always going to be the opportunity to salvage something from the game. However, they didn't get off to a great start.
Here's Torres. It's MD Myers. That ball just does skip away from him. Back on it, Robbie Crawford. Crawford cuts it back. Myers pokes it, and it trickles past Shuttler. MD Myers scores for the third time in 4 matches. It's 4-0 Battery. And it's a Diamonds Direct dazzling play.
And Myers knows himself that he can thank Crawford here that he got a second bite of the apple, because his first touch let him down the first time. Great play again from Torres, finds him.
Here's a chase from Ikaza. Emilio Ikaza sprinting. Emilio Ikaza cuts it back. Marcanic powers this with a right foot. It ripples the rope, and it's a hat trick for the leader in the USL Championship in goals. His 24th of the season.
Now we get a smile. Now we get a smile. He's got his hat trick. 2 with his left foot, 1 with his right foot. And things like
tonight for Charleston, this is match number 26. It's the 7th time they've scored at least 4. Myers wants to make it 6. MD Myers right into the clutches of Shuttler.
great.
Rodriguez and Myers have added the others. 10v10 we go. On the overlap, more space, springing to action. Crawford's the target. Guimaraes sends it away. Myers holds it up. Torres, no looks. Myers swings it around. Myers toe pokes it in. It's a brace for MD Myers and a 6th goal of the night for the Battery. Scoring for fun this evening.
And again, it's Torres who has a huge role to play in this. I told you there was going to be more goals. Myers looked hungry. He's had a few strikes, but less than 5 minutes. It's actually time.
This ball bounces around, goes to Grinwis. And there's your full-time whistle. A dazzling performance tonight from Charleston, pulling back within a point for the Players' Shield lead.
6-0 win for the Charleston Battery, and it was such a distressing and embarrassing moment for the ownership at Orange County. They actually went to social media to apologize and saying that that was not to their standard. We'll see how Orange County SC responds on the pitch. Goalless draw, Loudoun United and Rhode Island FC. Tampa Bay, 2-0 winners over the Miami FC. Also, it was New Mexico United shutting out Colorado Springs, 1-0 at Widener Field in beautiful downtown Colorado Springs. Goalless draw, Monterey Bay and El Paso at Pioneer. Oakland and Memphis 9-0-1, a 1-1 draw. Vegas Lights continue their trend of getting into the playoffs, being north of the playoff bar, and staying out of the basement of the Western Conference. 3-2 winners over Indy 11. Goalless draw, Phoenix Rising and North Carolina FC at the corner of 38th and Washington. And it was Sacramento Republic, 1-0 winners over San Antonio FC. Taking us to Wednesday, that means that our second matchup is a crossover. Colorado Springs, Memphis 901. Here's your highlights. courtesy of our friends once again at ESPN Plus, the USL Championship and YouTube.
A win tonight in front of their fans could go a long way in helping that case, and we're underway. Colorado Springs left to right in the black, Memphis right to left in the white. Happy to have you with us this evening alongside the MLS veteran Ricky Lopez-Espin. I'm Joe Malfa. Now, bodes well for them schedule-wise here in the final run-in as they push for a home playoff game. They're going to help their case at home in that quest. The right side, Tariq McGee. Hanyap centers. Nodded back toward goal, and Fieldberg says thank you very much. A gift from Memphis, and Colorado Springs leads.
It starts with, as you have Tariq McGee played centrally, now he has the ability to make these runs, and that's the center back Turchi towards the corner flag, so they're all out of shape. And if you're Hanya, you put the ball in a dangerous area and you get rewarded. Not dealt with nearly well enough from Sissoko, gets caught in between two minds. Headed back into Henry, you're trying to clear your lines.
We're starting to say in that build-up, if they're going to push for a home playoff game, it's going to be because of their home efforts. They're on the road against Tulsa next time out, Colorado Springs, and it's home Tampa Bay, home Charleston, at El Paso, home Loudoun, at Orange County, home San Antonio. 5 of their next 7 at home. Now it's Fieldberg again. Fieldberg doubles his tally. 2 minutes apart. 2-0 Colorado Springs.
James Chambers wanted a reaction. Gets a brace in the matter of 8 minutes as Justin Dillon requires so much attention. Again, it's Sissoko. He steps off his line. So now you're asking the players from a deep lying position to break their lines with the runs. And just watch the body position between Quezada and the ball. As Henry comes up, he goes, thank you very much, up and over. It's a really clever finish from Fieldberg.
Hanya continues to provide here for Colorado Springs. 3 goals in the season. Now defending a set piece to switchbacks. Floated in over everybody, and it's going to be an own goal. One of the weirdest first halves of the season continues on that trend, and it's 2-1.
Bit of a hopeful ball from Noe Meza. There's only one person for the Memphis 901 player.
4 goals and 6 assists last season in Phoenix's title-winning season. From the corner, it's glanced on by Sissoko, kept in by Lapa, floated back centrally, edge of the area now, some contact there, and it's coming out this way.
He's gone.
This is a lot to sort out.
As his ball rotates out, Arriaga doing his job, top of the 18-yard box, needs to clean up every single mess, but McGee's just quicker. As he swings through, there's no ill will, but he takes all of Tariq McGee right here. It is a foul. I'll tell you what. To me, as a second yellow, that's where I have a little bit of an issue. I think it's harsh, in my opinion. For yellow, see a red.
Thomas comes in, team's leading scorer on the season with 9 goals. Piece for Lacroix. Possession dominated in the second half by Colorado Springs. Now it's Damas inside. Tulu, is it a handball? It is. Penalty for Colorado Springs. Well, this is Ronaldo Damas' 3rd full season in USL Championship. 2021 with Orange County. Last year with San Diego. This year with Colorado Springs. Looking for another double-digit goal season, and he has it. His 10th of the year, and it is 3-1 Colorado Springs. Maybe a sour way to go down 2 goals for Memphis. Sigh of relief breathed by Colorado Springs, now up by 2.
But give credit to Ronaldo Damas. You know how important a home playoff game is in the USL playoffs.
Especially here for Colorado Springs, where they've been so good at home. Borzak curls it in. 6 minutes of stoppage time brought to you by TikTok Shop. It's tough to really even gather if there's a points target for you now for Colorado Springs because of the way things are so tight as Enriquez dodges by. Enriquez! Half of the stands behind the goal thought it was in. Tejada trying to get in behind. They are pressing until the very last moment here, Colorado Springs. Why not? You're up a man. You never know when goal differential might come into play in this grand scheme of things. You have the opportunity there to make it 4-1. Pounce on it. Especially when your manager has been preaching a killer instinct. This is your chance to showcase it. Speedy Williams wins it back. Going for goal. It's a stop made by Tristan Henry. That had a nasty dip and swerve off the foot of Matt. And there is the final whistle. Colorado Springs gets back to their winning ways. They lost over the weekend at home against New Mexico. It was their first home loss since early April. They respond with a 3-1 home win.
So Colorado Springs splits their week and ends up with the win at home. So that gets us to the standings and how things are laid out. Eastern Conference, and it is Lou City and Charleston. 1 and 2, separated from everybody else. 53 points to 52. Lou City had a 4-game win streak snapped last time out. Charleston has won 3 of 4 and stopped their losing streak at 1 after the 2-game win streak. Tampa Bay at 43 points. They're kind of in a group all their own. They finally had a win in their last 5. Then the fun starts. Detroit City's at 37. Indy 11's lost 3 of 4. They're at 35. And they have the same number of wins, 1 less match played, and a better goal difference than Birmingham Legion, who's also lost 2 in a row. Rhode Island's at 34 points. They are unbeaten in their last 3, and they are ahead of Loudoun United on tiebreakers. Loudoun has hit each column once in their last 3. That's your playoff bar as of right now heading into the weekend. Pittsburgh at 31 points, unbeaten in their last 5. North Carolina FC at 30 points. They have hit each column once in their last 3. Hartford Athletic has won 2 in a row, and they are unbeaten in 3 of 4. They're at 28 points. And then the Miami FC, 221-2, minus 38 in goal difference, 8 points on the year. Western Conference, New Mexico United's at 48 points, 7 points clear of Sacramento Republic, who we figured was going to make a charge, and they have. They're now in second ahead of Memphis 901. Once again, Stephen Glass contract extension through the end of next year. Oakland Roots at 37 points, unbeaten in their last 4. Colorado Springs has hit each column once in their last 3. They have 1 more win than Vegas. FC Tulsa is in 7th. They've hit each column once in their last 3. Orange County has lost 4 of 5, and they have plummeted down the standings. They are in 8th at 8-13-4, minus 14 in goal difference, something to keep an eye on for the remainder of the year. But right now, Orange County is in the 8th spot. Below them, it is Monterey Bay, 1 less win. They are in 9th at 28. Phoenix Rising has drawn 3 of 4, getting it a point at a time at 27 points. San Antonio FC has hit each column once in their last 3 at 6-12-6 in 24 matches, 24 points. El Paso has been unbeaten in 3 of their last 4, as a matter of fact. So they're at 5-15-5, and they are at 20 points. So let's get you into all of the news that is going on. And we mentioned the news involving Nick Marcanic. Transfer deal, Charleston Battery with Spain's CD Castellón. And so Marcanic will be leaving at the end of the calendar, at the end of the season. The Golden Boot leader is going to join La Liga 2 squad after the season is over. And it is a 6-figure fee for the transfer, retain a sell-on clause as a part of the agreement. He'll finish the season with Charleston in 24. Then he'll join Castellón in the winter to start the next part of his career. 24 goals right now, 2 shy of setting a new single-season league record, 4 shy of setting a new overall single-season battery record across all comps. And so his shot conversion rate, 34.8%, 5 multi-goal games, including a poker and a hat trick, 4 goals and a hat trick. 6 assists across all comps, tied for the team league. Most duels won at 163. Second most tackles won with 34 in league play. Came on as a trialist out of NIU, as a matter of fact, in the 23 preseason after being released by FC Cincinnati. Has stayed on ever since. And now Nick Marcanic is going to be transferred at the end of the 24 season to a La Liga 2 side, CD Castellón. Big news out of Charleston. And so that gets us into the other news. Danny Stone is the interim head coach. He has been named for the remainder of the season out in Irvine, California. And this was after the departure of former interim Paul Hardiman. So now you're on your third coach of the season in Danny Stone for the remainder of the year. And so Stone comes from Phoenix Rising. He took over for Paul Hardiman, who had the last 10 matches after Morten Carlson's move to Lyngby in the summer. You got all that. 9 games left to play in the campaign. Phoenix Rising on Wednesday, September 5th. Circle that one. But now it is the third coach of the season for Orange County, and it is now Danny Stone, interim head coach for the remainder of the year. Manny Perez is now back for a second stint with Lou City. Indy 11 assigned English defender Hayden White, and so Hayden White will now try and help out the back line for Indy 11. 29-year-old, a lot of time in League One and League Two in England, and he has over 1,400 minutes of action this year with Ebbsfleet United in the National League. So that would be one league below League Two. So it goes Premier League, Championship, League One, League Two, National League. So in the 5th division, 1,400 minutes, 19 matches for defender Hayden White. And so 7 seasons before that at Walsall. Before that, Mansfield Town, 75 matches there. 5 seasons between League One and League Two from 14 to 17. Notts County, Blackpool, Peterborough United, Carlisle United, and Bury. Started off in Bolton Wanderers with their U23 squad. So 30 matches in FA and Carabao Cup. So a lot of up and down the pyramid for Hayden White. He is now a part of the Boys in Blue for this season as well. And so once again, we mentioned Lou City bringing back Manny Perez for a second stint with the club, and he adds depth at wing back for Lou City and Danny Cruz. Multi-year contract after competing in Denmark most recently, and so was a part of the 22 squad that won the Eastern Conference title. Appeared in 4 games for AC Horsens in Denmark's first division before an injury cut his time short, and now he's back fully fit, and now he is back to help out at wingback for Lou City. Just more depth for Lou City, just what they need at this time of year. So Danny Cruz gets a player back that he is quite familiar with in the activity going on at the deadline and trying to bring players in for the remainder of the season. So a big pickup for Lou City, bringing back Manny Perez for the remainder of the year. All right, viewing guide, what to watch, where to watch it, how to watch it. Remember, you can also be a part of the USL Championship and the community by liking them on all of their social media platforms, on Facebook, on the 280-character app, and on the Insta. Indy 11 right now, they are searching for Open Cup glory, and they ended up a game short, or 2 games short, losing to Kansas City back on Tuesday. In USL Championship, and this is how we'll look at the viewer guide. We'll give you both Championship and League One. On the weekend, on the plus, Oakland and New Mexico United. Golasso Network, first part of their doubleheader, Detroit City and Hartford Athletic. On the plus, Indy 11 Pittsburgh, Miami FC Monterey Bay, Loudoun and Phoenix Rising, North Carolina FC Lou City, Rhode Island Birmingham Legion, San Antonio FC Charleston Battery. Back into the doubleheader on Golasso Network, Orange County and Vegas Lights. On Sunday, FC Tulsa and Switchbacks are on ESPN+. In the knockout stages of the Jägermeister Cup, Friday night, Greenville and Charlotte's on ESPN+. Central Valley and Hailstorm are on ESPN+. Lexington and Chattanooga are on the plus. On Saturday, Tormenta and One Knox are on the plus on your Sunday in USL League One. So that is your rundown of what to watch, how to watch it, and where to watch it as you go. Also in the news and notes section, remember that you can always vote for the goal of the week and the save of the week. and you can do that at uslchampionship.com. You can do the goal of the week from Monday through Thursday, save of the week from Tuesday through Friday, and you can always vote on everything there at uslchampionship.com. USL Championship Team of the Week for Week 25, and no real surprise. Marcanic Player of the Week after continuing his pursuit of the USL Championship records with a hat trick in the 6-0 win against Orange County. No real surprise that he would be part of the Team of the Week and the Player of the Week. Bob Lilly, Coach of the Week from Pittsburgh. In net, Koke Vegas. Your back three, Emmanuel Samadia from Hartford. Alexi Suahi from FC Tulsa. Luke Biasi from Pittsburgh. Midfield 4, it is Christian Pinzon from Vegas Lights. Edwin Lazo from FC Tulsa. Valentin Noel from Vegas. Jack Blake from Indy 11. And your front line, left to right, Edward Kiza from Pittsburgh, Nick Marcanic, and Mamadou Dieng from Hartford. So that's your Team of the Week, once again brought to us by our friends at Konami eFootball, proud sponsors of everything in the USL Championship. So you look at the all of the activity going on right now in USL Championship. Let's get into the schedule, get you ready for the weekend, and let you know what else is going on in USL Championship. We do have juice boxes on the games that are closest to us in the calendar. So to end the month of August, we go to Saturday, and we let you know what's going on the 31st. There'll be a quiz later. 6 o'clock at Pioneer, Oakland Roots, New Mexico United. 7 o'clock Eastern at Keyworth, Detroit City, and Hartford Athletic. Mike at the mic. It is Indy 11 hosting Pittsburgh. Interesting one there. South Dade Kia Field at Pit Bull Stadium. That's what it is now. The Miami FC hosting Monterey Bay. 7:30 at Segra, Loudon hosting Phoenix Rising. 7:30 at Wake Med, North Carolina FC and Lou City. 7:30 at Bern, Rhode Island FC hosting Birmingham Legion. 9 o'clock at Toyota. It is San Antonio FC hosting Charleston Battery. 10 o'clock in Irvine, California. The game we were talking about with your third coach of the year for Orange County, and Vegas Lights. That gets you through Saturday, and that gets you through August. And over the next 7 days into the month of September, one game on September 1st at 1 OK, 6 o'clock Eastern, FC Tulsa hosting Colorado Springs Switchbacks. Busy day Friday, September 6th. It is Lou City hosting Loud United at Lynn Family, New Mexico United hosting the Miami FC at the Lab, and at the corner of 38th and Washington, Phoenix Rising and FC Tulsa. That's your rundown of everything going on in USL Championship. Once again, go to uslchampionship.com for all the information that you need. Follow along on social media. If you are in market and can go, please go and check out the great talent that is on display in USL Championship. If you're in market and can't go, follow along on local providers and social media. And if you are out of market and can't go, follow along on the social media of your favorite club, on your streaming services, and here at SDH every single week where we lay it all out for you as to how things are in USL Championship. So before we go, once again, let's get into your juice boxes of all the information and all the games going on in USL Championship. And as we get into the games on your Saturday, once again, there's going to be a test on all this stuff later on. New Mexico United favored at Oakland Roots at a plus 127. Detroit City, big favorite on the minus side at a minus 149, hosting Hartford Athletic at a plus 359. Pittsburgh favored at the Mike on the road at a plus 112. Indy 11 at home a plus 229. Keep an eye on that one. The draw's a plus 225. Monterey Bay favored on the road at Pit Bull at minus 108. The Miami FC's a plus 244. Loud United a plus 114, hosting Phoenix Rising at a plus 218. Lou City at Wake Med, a plus 104, going to play North Carolina FC at a plus 229. Rhode Island FC at Bern, a minus 139, hosting Birmingham Legion at a plus 329. San Antonio, a plus 245, hosting Charleston Battery, who are a minus 103 on the road in San Antonio. And it is Vegas Lights, a plus 129, at Orange County, who's a plus 187. The one match on Sunday, FC Tulsa, big favorite against Colorado Springs at a plus 131. Switchbacks, a plus 191 on the road at 1 OK. That is what's going on in the USL Championship. Thanks for dropping by, being a part of everything every single week here at SDH. I'm just John. Enjoy the games in USL Championship. Play safe, everybody. We'll see you next time.